AbbVie announcing a $63 billion acquisition for Botox maker Allergan. Shares of AbbVie falling double digits, while Allergan surged more than 25%. This is the second largest biotech deal this year. Is this just the beginning, perhaps, of a larger consolidation in the biotech space, Guy Adami?
Yeah, I think it absolutely is. And I think the Bristol Celgene thing, we've said it for a while, it's not going to happen. But every time you get negative headlines along those ways and Celgene gets sold off, in my opinion, Pete might agree with this, I think it's a huge opportunity. So any weakness, in my opinion, in Celgene should be bought, not because they're going to get bought, but because on valuation in terms of their pipeline, the stock is too cheap.
Here's what I'll say about biotech, because we've talked about biotech for 2.5 years, and we could have talked about cheap balance sheets. We could have talked about M&A catalysts. We could have talked about companies that basically had expiring pipelines. We could have talked about companies, and again, I'd probably be talking about the IBB. So I'd be talking about essentially the heavily weighted top 6 or 7 names, biggest market caps in biotech. The problem here is I think that every time everybody thinks there's going to be more M&A, it's a hangover for the entire sector, and it becomes a difficult sector to invest in. And I think that's exactly what we have here.
Is it better, Rebecca, just to buy? And sometimes you can make an argument you want to pick stocks, not just buy ETFs. But in biotech, you're so reliant on a roll the dice for a headline, right? You have one drug, and if it doesn't work, the stock falls 70%. If it does work, it doubles.
There's definitely, well, it's a volatility play, right?
Volatility.
So we should be looking at options there.
Yeah.
But I do think biotech, there's a lot to chew on beyond the drugs. You've got the device makers, you've got a lot of service sector companies that you can look at to expand your horizon. So no, I still think active.
Device makers kind of a trade fight play, though. A lot of that stuff is made in China.
Some of it. I think there's an active management play to do there.